go to the treasurer.
Thank you, Mr. President. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for the special board meeting held September 28th.
Second, any discussion, comments on it? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye. Next item B is amending the permanent appropriations for a number of state and federal funds that we received over the past month.
So moved.
Second.
Any comments, questions on this? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Resolution is adopted.
The next item is approval of the September financial reports. Just very quickly, I'll go through. We had a fund balance and our reconciled book balance of $3,007,911.88. Currently in our investment Star Ohio investment account, we had at the end $2,829,338.33. Just as a real quick, just as a compare, this time last year our total fund balance was $3,130,000, so we're down about $122,000 on the total fund balance. But again, those are federal funds, LGCA, ISTEM. The general fund balance actually is up $52,000 from last year. We were at $573,216.54. We're at $625,624.28. And our total investment account is up $400,000 from $2,421,769.60 last year this time to $2,829,338.30. Any questions?
I'll move.
Okay, thank you, Susan. Second by Steve. All right, any comments or questions on the treasurer's report? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same sign.
Thank you, Dennis. Please
Thank you.
report.
Superintendent, please.
I'm proud to announce that we were awarded over $1 million grant by the Department of Administrative Services to do regional data work and build modules with, we are the lead ESC. We have 8 other ESC partners in Ohio. I'm very grateful, as you saw in my board memo, to thank the staff for their hard work and effort in pulling this grant off. Deb's office as well, and HR, as well as all hands on deck to submit this grant. This work will be for 3 years, and like I said, we are working with the state of Ohio, Ohio Department of Education, and the Department of Administrative Services. Staffing and substitutes still continue to be a challenge, and this is for all school districts in both Lake and Geauga counties. We are still struggling to get substitutes as well as staffing, especially as we go into winter months with illness, etc. As you know, that we are continue to apprise the board. We've done all strategies. I don't know, Deb, if you want to comment on anything that what we've done to try to recruit staff.
Yeah, we've expanded all of our postings, so we have reached out beyond our footprint in trying to get people to come or at least get the word out that we have these openings. Our next step is to rebuild, because through the pandemic we kind of lost touch with some of our local universities that would be feeder schools. So now we're going back to refresh those relationships so that they think of us first. So those are the big things there. And Job and Family Services, we've reached out to Job and Family Services so they're aware of any non-degree type, non-teaching positions. They know what we're looking for as well.
Thank you, Deb. Next item, we continue to, Greg and I have meetings with numerous of our school districts to discuss services and our district agreements. We felt that it was important, especially getting through the pandemic, that we meet with them face to face to discuss, especially with the new ESC and the transformation that we've done that we're very proud of. So we'll continue to apprise the board about those meetings and the additional services that we're providing to the schools. The other piece is central office and Hale facilities. There has been some space issues here at central office, especially with some new positions added. So we do have some staff working out of our Hale facility, that especially our curriculum team, We also, as I had communicated, and we also have the lease agreement for the preschool with Riverside, but we do have some space issues, so we are putting some of our staff over at Hale. We are also operating our transportation department from Hale. So I'm thankful to the board again for having that facility, so we have it for overflow and need. And then the Ohana Institute, I've been offered a scholarship to attend this institute on innovative schools, especially with large district superintendents across the country. It is in November, and we'll anticipate attending, but I wanted to let the board know of that scholarship that's been offered. That concludes my report. Any additional comments or questions?
What kind of personnel are you having the most difficulty securing, or is it all across the board?
Well, we have some really unique positions. One is an adapted PE teacher that we use for our special needs children in Geauga, so that is a very hard to find position. We also need psychologists, so we are lacking in that area. They're just not graduating with degrees to come into education. They're choosing to go into the private sector. And then just all over our classroom aides, we could use more support in that, which is the high school diploma. I think there's just a shortage. People are not choosing to take those jobs.
Yeah, and if I could just add, Dr. Plata, our other challenges too is that we operate the most intensive needs, special needs classrooms for our schools. And having the intensity of our students with behavior issues, and in addition, our multi-handicap fragile students, it takes a lot of support. So I think there's such a competitive market right now, and with the benefits and the incentives happening, and people leaving education because of many challenges that we've had, it has been a struggle.
Thanks.
Moving down to the Resolution B, approving the district service agreement with Willoughby East Lake.
So moved.
Moved by Eric, seconded by Steve. Any comments or questions on this? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Resolution is adopted. Resolution C, to approve the following agreements, awards, memorandums with the Sources of Strength Ohio Network Leader Award Grant for $15,000 supporting Ohio suicide prevention.
So moved.
So I don't know who came first. I'll give you that and let Steve have the second on that.
I guess we're trying to get you covered.
Any comments or questions? You want to just touch on this briefly?
Sure, it's a grant we've received ongoing. Karen Lackey in our office, formerly from Geauga, and now with the ESC of Western Reserve, has been very diligent at getting multiple level grants for mental health and wellness. And suicide prevention has been one of our top priorities for our students.
Any comments or questions on
Yeah,
this?
it's continuing to be a very serious problem, obviously. I heard a report over the weekend from one of the Geauga County youth groups in Churchill. And they actually did like an altar call, and they had about 12 kids out of, say, 50 come up and said that they had thought about it. And that's way too much.
Yeah, there has been reports on a number of sources. The increase, the frightening increase.
And especially them being home for many months. And I'm proud of our schools. We were back 5 days a week since last school year. However, we are seeing a lot of challenges with students in mental health and wellness. The good news is we have a huge social worker teams that are contracted for the schools to help support, and counsel students. But this is something that we've continued to do with suicide prevention and Karen's work to help support, especially most of need right now.
Yeah, she's done a great job over the years.
Yeah, very good. Any other comments or questions on this? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Hearing none, the resolution is adopted. Resolution D, to approve an Office for Exceptional Children waiver application for sale and STARS program.
So,
Second. Any questions or comments? comments on this? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Resolution is adopted. Resolution E, to approve the following human resource items. Contracts, employees, renewals, supplementals, moved by Eric. Second by Ken. Any comments or questions on this? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. The resolution is adopted. Okay, just a comment on my part. A few weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I attended the Riverside School Board meeting and briefly spoke, and thanked them for the cooperation that they extended to us on our purchase of Hale Road and Haddon, and how it's worked out to the benefit of the community and to Riverside and to us. You know, we preserved 2 educational buildings for educational purposes, and they're appreciative of it, and express our appreciation, gratitude. So, just on that note, that's my comment. Anyone else have any comments? Our next meeting is
November 4th.
November 4th, right? That's Auburn also.
So here, 5:45 a.m.
Okay. Concludes it. Move to adjourn. Second. Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Mr. Chair. Thank you.
5:59.
Thank you, Eric. That's dinner for tomorrow's meeting.